learning, which would be a one-stop end-to-end solution where each and every agent would be able to have their own virtual learning center in their own name under their own brand along with their own logo. So we would be taking you through this presentation with each and every step. It is a very much self-explanatory presentation where every agent could become a business owner from now and offer their own e-learning to their students in their home country and which is in their own name. So we provide a lot of like white label solutions with respect to the products, marketing collaterals such as videos, flyers, everything. So every agent would be able to tap in the market, which was now never possible before. And we do provide digital education, which goes even beyond boundaries. So the first slide, as you can all can see, is for the Kanan International, because our aim was to make international education a reality for everyone, for all the agents across the globe. So it's like our vision is this describes our vision where a truly global higher education partner, learners and educational institutes. So you can become our partner under your own brand name. You can start your own business. You can expand your own business. You can also generate leads for yourself through us. Now we support the learners at every point in their global education journey with reliable services. As I said, we provide a lot of white label services, products, and solutions. We hold hands with you from starting to the end to provide end-to-end solutions to all our agent network. So why Kanan? Because you can manage your entire student enrollments. Okay, so I would be just stopping at this point of time and I would be just requesting all of you to first just go through the presentation, and afterwards we would be definitely addressing all your queries and your questions in the question and answer session after this presentation is over. And if you are interested in one-to-one demonstration, or maybe one-to-one product walkthrough of our services, then we can arrange a one-to-one Zoom or Google Meet for you, and all our managers would be mailing you the proposal and would be contacting you. So within maybe next 24 hours or 48 hours you would be receiving our emails, and then we would be directly in touch with you, so you can drop in your emails and your numbers and your even company name, so that we can approach to you with the email. All our international managers would be able to approach you. So why Kanan? Because we manage your entire student enrollment life cycle. You are able to manage your entire student enrollment life cycle from a single place, from a single click, I would rather say, and sell your labeled courses. You can train your agent network. You can also train your trainers and your counselors or your other staff members, and do it more with our comprehensive agent policy or agency. Then we have a competitive edge through our unique solutions and our technical team supporting 24 into 7. We offer recruiters a winning edge over the competition. Then you can also increase your productivity from a single place by collaborating with us. Uh, Exhaustive partnership. So we have an extensive college and university network, and we have a very good software which allows us to do it at our fingertips. So that could be also shared with our agents. If we are like, we already have our big agent network throughout the country. In the domestic front, we have more than 700 agents working under us. So we manage their accounts, their entire life cycle of the students, starting from the enrollments to sending them abroad for different courses, for different college, for different university programs. So we can manage all along with the software which we have created. We have K tools, which are, our offerings which create to bring change in your life as an agency. In the K tools, we provide K prep, so which is our exam learning platform or portal, so which prepares the students for all the study abroad exams. Colleges and universities which offer the best learning experience, high potential, ask for excellent scores in standardized tests such as IELTS or Duolingo or SAT, GRE, GMAT. So we have created a portal wherein this everything, all the courses we provide the content as well as the sectional and the mock test. And in the mock test, we have exactly simulated test engines, just like the actual exam, which helps all the students. Our adaptive learning and testing platform provide rigorous coaching and helps students in seeking high marks, whatever your current proficiency as a student is. Then we have simulated test engines, as I told you, and it is like our content is very much authentic and fresh. Then we support you if you are a partner or if you are collaborated with us for the business. We support you at each and every step, may it be our training sessions, or may it be taking forward your business, or may it be how to reach your student network. We support you at every step. As of now, courses offered by us are IELTS academic and general, TOEFL, Duolingo, PTE, SAT, GRE, GMAT, and we also do provide coaching for different languages such as English, French, and German with our e-learning portal as well as our live tutors or live lectures. Then in the K Finder, it's an enabled program finder for the institutions and universities and colleges all over the globe. So we have more than 1,000 university partnerships around the globe. So the agents can save time, effort, and hassles in researching, interacting, and shortlisting the colleges. Then we have K events. We create virtual events for the students as well as for the agents to provide them the latest information on the programs for the different various colleges. And we have K Pro. So, yes, Richard.
Yes, Viral. I think you give a very good introduction the first 10 minutes, and you
Yes.
explain a little bit about this white level solution. So if we understand correctly, this white level solution is a possibility for the agents to offer an e-learning system with their own name. So let's presume they want to offer the IELTS program, they want to offer the Duolingo program. They will be able to offer the e-learning with their own agency name to their own students. Is this correct?
Yes, sir, very much correct. So end-to-end solutions means, for example, if I take the example of WEBA, so we would create a separate URL starting from the CNAME URL to the end-to-end solutions. May it be flyers or may it be any marketing material such as any short videos or everything, even our e-learning portal in your own name. That is, for example, for WEBA, if I say elearning.weba.com. So starting from this URL and from our portal and to our all the marketing solutions which expand your business, so everything would be under the our partner's name or under the agency's name. So under your name we would be providing all the solutions which we have for different study abroad exams and courses and our simulated test engines. So everything would be under your name and under your brand. So you would be promoting your own business or you would be starting your own business under your logo. So that is the kind of white label solutions we are providing. We are providing e-learning portal under your name. We are providing master admin panel to, as I said, to manage all the student accounts. We are also providing branch admin panel where your staff members can also access and control all the login credentials or all the details of a particular student. Then we are also having a faculty admin panel under your name again, which the faculties, if you have already a set of faculties and they would be using it for evaluation, we would be training them how to use it. We would be providing training to you as well as your staff members, such as your counselors, your trainers, your faculty members, everyone, how to use the facilities which we are providing, so that they are properly trained and they reach out to the students. So this is all covered. Plus we have all the marketing and branding essentials, like different videos and different flyers for different products. And if we are definitely upgrading ourselves every moment. So if we come up with a new service or a new course, for example GMAT, then all the flyers which we are in house we are preparing would be provided to you under your brand name, so that it helps you in your marketing for your students. It helps you in every possible way. We arrange the webinars wherein you can train yourself, and you can also train your staff members if any new product is launched by us. So everything end to end solutions by holding hands throughout.
Thank you, Viral. Thank you for this information. Another question, Viral. How many partners you working together at the moment, more or less, to have an idea?
So yeah, so in as I told you, in our agent network, so we have a big sub agent network wherein more than 700 sub agents are working under us. This is within the country, India. Fine, and many of them are also, working across the globe. So they are having offices in maybe Canada or US. So they are our partners as well. They are our sub agents, and we have, collaborated with more than thousands of universities across the globe, mainly Canada, US, UK. So we have tie-ups with different universities wherein we provide support to our sub agents in the admissions of the students as well. So that is our agency network. Then is our coaching academy, which is Kanan Prep, wherein we provide our portal and all the e-learning programs. Fine. So we have more than 200 prepcoms throughout the country. So they are successfully working. And if I share about Gujarat, which is a very small place in country like India. So we train annually, we train 20,000 students through our e-learning portal already. So this much of success rate we already have, and we have been working, keeping the students centrally in mind.
Thank you very much, Viral. Another question, will a school take advantage as well in cooperating with you? Because we're talking about two agents, but what about school? Will school will be taking advantage in working with you? What can you offer to school on the e-learning system?
Yeah, definitely the schools would be an advantage, because we have special programs for school. For example, like our spoken English program, or which is precisely said, Learn English Online. So where the owner of the school or the academy creates login credentials for his or her students and passes on to their students, where all the set of their students, they learn through the portal in the schools or the college brand name. Okay, fine. And we do provide live lectures to them, and we also conduct various webinars to train their students, to train their staff as well, who are providing sort of blended learning. For example, if they do provide a physical academy, or if they do have physical classroom, then our e-learning portal enhances the blended learning, or provides hybrid kind of learning with our content, with our videos which are there in our portal, with the lessons which we have in our portal. So it will definitely enhance, or it will definitely make the business a different angle, a larger business, because already the physical form, the school is already existing. And plus he or she, the owner, will have the revenues through this e-learning portal by creating login IDs for each and every student. So in bulk, we would be giving the login IDs to the owner of the school, the language school, or whatever the owner, whoever the owner is, and we can customize according to their requirement.
Thank you, Biral. Thank you, Biral. This is very important information. So, school and agent can take advantage in cooperating directly with Canon International. We have all the detail from all the agents who registered today and the school who registered. So, we will deliver this information to you when the event is finished. In the meantime, I received some questioning from some of the agents. One of the agents is asking me about the cost. I think in refer of the cost, you will look with the agent individually during the one-to-one meeting. Is this correct?
Yes, sir. Partly it is correct because, as I told you earlier, we provide customized kind of package, right? It is as per the requirement of our white label partners. Fine. So, according to the requirement, suppose if a partner has only the requirement of spoken English, then their package would be different from a person who has the requirement of our all the e-learning products. So it varies from the customer to customer, and for that my managers are already ready, so they can leave the whoever participants are there, they can leave their email IDs and their contact details, and we would be contacting them, we would be sending our proposal to them, so so one to one meetings can be arranged, and then at that very moment we would be sharing the commercials, and then we can carry the business further. But it is a great revenue generation program, because if already a person is into the business of education, or say for instance a school owner, then our digital revenues will already enhance the existing revenues, so the business would sort of multiply. So it's a very very good opportunity for school owners or academy owners, I would say.
Biral, I have another question, but this time it comes from me directly. Let's presume I am a school and I'm a business school located, for example, in Switzerland, or in the UK, or in the US, or Australia, and I'm interested to work with Canon International. You have such a big network of contact of sub agents. Is possible for school to contact you and set up a one-to-one meeting in order to look the best way to cooperate together with you?
Yes, definitely. That is how we are, promoting the business of our sub-agents or our, prepcoms. Those prepcoms who are only associated with us for their academy, their educational business enhancement. So we are one to one. We are dealing. We have a separate international manager for area wise. We have been allotted area wise managers. So a particular manager looking into a particular area with a particular sub-agent or a prepcom. So when an academy or a business owner associates with us, so we have a separate team to assist, to train your trainers or to train your staff and you, for beginning from the usage of the portal, to manage the student login IDs, how to create accounts, how to manage funds, everything we provide you. And there would be a separate demo session as well before you join hands with us, so you would understand how it works, and after that you can take the decision of joining hands with us.
Thank you, Biral. I have one more question, and
Yes,
then
sir.
after you can continue with the presentation. You welcome cooperation as well with African agents. We have several African agents with us today. So I want to ask you if you are open to cooperate with African agents as well. Or
Yes, definitely. I would like to share that one agent is already, in the process of onboarding from Africa. The agent which had come through the last WEBA webinar. So we had one-to-one demo session for them, and already the process of onboarding has started already from Africa.
fantastic,
So
fantastic.
yeah, so we are very very open, because our main aim is like we are keeping even your business in mind. We want you also as a business owner to enhance your business under your name, to promote your business. We assist you, and we do hand holding from initial stage throughout. We never leave you.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Okay, so Richard, can I?
You're doing a good presentation. Please continue with your presentation.
Yeah, so quickly I will finish off my presentation so that we can just, if everybody wants to have a look at our product, we can quickly even do that. So we transform counselors into certified study abroad specialists. So this K Pro is the presentation which my colleague Mr. Anubhav Yadav he gave to you. So we have a training program for your trainers as well, for you as a trainer or as a business owner or as a counselor or as any of your staff member. We provide different kind of trainings. So this is our training program. So K apply, as I just shared. So we have a global agent management tool. Fine. So that is for our sub agents. So we have K access, so which is coming up, which is a psychometric assessment for a student. So that is also a very very good initiative by Kanan International, because for us students are very important and they are our leads. Fine. So they never take chance with their career, and it is like very expensive to our brand name if if we are unsuccessful in providing our students what they want. So we help the students, we help your students to discover the interest with the help of these tests. Then I would like you to introduce you Kanan Prep, which is our coaching solutions. As I told you, in that our offerings are academic consulting. In that we provide white label e-learning portal to all our partners. Then digital and print content. So digital means all the e-learning resources like e-worksheets, e-books. We provide e-learning webinars, everything. And even we have print content where we have customized books, and we also provide the training of how to use the content material. So that is very important, because a trainer, when he or she knows how to effectively use the content what they have and how to impart that to the student, then it is a very effective way of tapping a student and generating a quality lead. Then we have curriculum and training programs. We have infrastructure setup support. If you are a business owner and if you want to expand your business, if you have a space, we also help you to set up your infrastructure. Then talking about our white label e-learning portal. So this is the solution that retain your brand with our white label e-learning portal, right from the URL to the dashboard, test engine, everywhere your brand and your logo would be displayed, along with the e-learning resources and print materials for your students. Then your students learn on a world-class latest technological platform with simulated test engines, student-oriented, authentic and fresh content, which also involves multiple video lessons, webinars, everything, and expert mentor support. So we have faculties who are experienced in this teaching line, teaching profession of you study abroad exams since last 12 to 13 years, as we are providing coaching solutions for more than 2 decades now. So they have taught more than 20,000 students in their entire career. So that much experience they have in providing coaching to the students. So the students can benefit from extensive collection of all the relevant tests on a single platform, including the IELTS academic and general, which is globally accepted. Duolingo test, which is a very fresh test engine available. We have exact simulation of Duolingo test engine. We have PTE, SAT, GRE, TOEFL, GMAT, spoken English, French, Spanish, German, and other language courses with our test engine. So your students can enjoy using you as an administrator or a business owner can use our admin level functionalities like monitoring the student data. So you exactly know which student or which lead is ready for the exam and how to convert the students, and you are able to track the performance of each and every student. and you are also able to communicate with the students. If you want to give any message or any notice regarding the upcoming exam or the upcoming admissions of the college, you are able to do so with the admin panel. We will definitely demonstrate how you do that, and in one to one session you will be completely guided on this. So it is so important for the student. They get to see the notice board. Whatever you want to convey to the student, you need not email him or her, or you did not use the Zoom meetings. For that, you can directly communicate your messages to n number of student. We have evaluation panel for the trainers, and we also provide training how to use the evaluation panel, how to manage the batches, and how to manage, like there is an e-wallet option wherein the entrepreneur or the business owner can deposit, and then the create accounts of different students. So that also we provide along with the master admin panel. That is a big feature of the master admin panel. Then we have digital as well as print content, as I shared with you. So with a dedicated team, we have a big technical support team with more than 50 now subject head matter experts, because we believe in creating and providing authentic and quality student oriented coaching. Now we have foundation building lessons. We have real time quizzes with gamification, video lessons, sectionals and mock tests, and live classes. We provide our students everything whatever they need to prepare for their choice of batches. Then Kanan International has also ventured into publishing books with their own brand name, that is Polar Bear Publications. So now we publish books for various study abroad examinations, and for our white label clients, there will not be any name of Kanan International or Kanan Prep. It will be under your name, and we would be providing different designs where you can select any design of your choice, or maybe you can also provide a design of your own choice. Then we have curriculum and training, where we have authentic white label content, and it is molded into a proper curriculum and pedagogy. So, we ensure best results with a stronger student preparation. So this way we help, our partners by providing assistance in developing tailor-made curriculum. So suppose as an entrepreneur or as a business owner, you are able to mold the curriculum in your way, studying your area, or as per your own requirement, you are able to create your own curriculum. So that also we provide training how you can do that, or how much you are able to do that at a student level. Then extensive mentor and training, academy admin training. So as I told you, as soon as a client or agent is on board, so we have a set of technical team and the support team which provides extensive mentor and academy admin training to ensure that whatever we are providing is implemented in a proper way. Then we also provide hands-on experience of observing the lectures and conducting demo under the guidance. If suppose if a agent wants, he has some sort of trainers and he wants those trainers to be trained in our guidance, we also do provide that. Then infrastructure setup, as I told you, we support our partners by branding designs for complete academy makeover, even hardware specifications. Yes, sir.
Biral, sorry to interrupting you for a second. You're giving a very interesting presentation at the moment. I have a question which can be very interesting questions. I don't know if you can answer this question. As you know, many schools now around the world, college, business school, private university, they are not able to welcome students because of the coronavirus.
Mm.
So many schools need to transform their own program into an online portal so that students from around the world, they will be able to reach the school directly online. My question is, will Canon International offering and like an online portal for business school where they can implement inside their own program, similar like Moodle, to give you an idea.
Mhm. Okay. Sir, that is like you are asking that will our portal, on our portal, would we be able to provide the courses which are offered by a particular school? Is that your question?
Yes, correct.
Sir, we have our own set of courses in our portal. Fine. So that all we are providing under your brand name, which will cover your logo and everything. But if you have a particular requirement as a school, for example, if you have a particular requirement, if you have the content for that particular thing, then we can
Yeah.
definitely customize. It might take some time, but we can definitely customize and keep the product ready for you. So that also is possible, definitely. So that is possible if some agency wants to collaborate with us, and they have their own content and they want to use our portal for displaying their content to the students, so that is also quite possible.
Thank you very much. This was a very important question, especially for business school and private university, which don't offer this at the moment, because as you know, not everyone has this opportunity, and many of them they use in Moodle, which is an old system. So this is why I wanted to see if Canon International has this new system where the school can just put inside the content of the program, and then be able to offer an e-learning system to their own students. Thank you very much. Please continue with the presentation.
Yes, definitely. And if they have, suppose the number of students, if they provide us the exact number of students, how many they are catering to, or how many students they have enrolled, then we can also, help them to create different batches. So that is also possible. So, as I said, we would be customizing their requirements and their needs, and then we would be implementing them for the, if suppose they are interested in the genuine business, or expanding their business or running their business successfully, this is very much possible.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Biral. Please
Yes, sir.
finalizing with your
So
presentation.
can I Yeah, sir, I'll just continue with my presentation. Thank you so much. So this is like, even we provide hardware specifications. If suppose somebody is interested in, setting up a testing center or maybe a computer lab, then we do provide according to the area they own. Then we also recommend a book list for their library, because as I told you, we are into this business for more than 25 years. Fine, so more than 2 decades. So we have a huge library with many books available. So we can provide ready-made book list to set up a particular library for an agent. We also suggest a plan, so that the space provided by the agent to the student is maximum utilized. Fine, so that is also possible. So our setup, so some of our courses we already have are IELTS, academic and general. Then we have GRE, we have SAT, we have Duolingo. So from the, if I share about the courses, then from the preparation itself, from the content itself, to the practice, to the actual simulated test engines, we have it all. So a fresher student comes in with us, joins with us, and they prepare through our portal. They attend the live classes, they practice through the practice test, they give the actual mock test, and they are fully prepared with confidence for all the study abroad test, whatever they want to give. And we also provide coaching for English. That is spoken English. We have an extensive program for spoken English, communication skills as well, and for French, German, and Spanish as well. Then, in the coming soon, we have OET, then IELTS for UKVI. GMAT would be also launching very, very soon. We have already created the test engine for GMAT, then CELPIP and CFL. So these were the programs. Now we have also launched a program called Know Your Score, KYS. So it is a test before test. So a student can experience a real time, computer delivered test, either may it be Duolingo or IELTS or any other, study abroad test. So they can, we create, mock test series, and, a student can exactly experience the same environment when he goes to the test center. And we have been providing results within 48 hours for all our tests, along with the evaluation, band score, everything. So, as an agent, you can filter out the score ready candidates for the admission process for your next intake initiation. So that is the benefit for the agents in this cases, or in our Know Your Score. So we have a facility where we can generate global results. And the test fee of this KYS is like very, very nominal. It's 1/10 of the regular test. So any student, it is very convenient to convince them for this. They would be able to know their actual score even before they appear for the test. So it would be beneficial for your students as well as for you, because it would be definitely, filtering out the quality leads to you. So this is like, when you become a Kanan partner, several doors open for you all simultaneously. You'll be less hassled because there will be a hand holding from our side at each and every step. We offer more value to your clients without additional effort and make more money. So that is our vision for everyone. So this is the process. You have to first fill the KYC form, then verification and approval within 24 hours from our side, and you are ready for onboarding. So you can send the email to this email ID, or you can note down the contact numbers of our international managers, and we would be definitely contacting you soon. So, Richard, this was my very, very brief presentation of the products which we are providing. And now we have a very, very interesting part. My colleague, Ms. Sohini Patel, who is an international manager, would be, assisting you and, other participants which are there with us today. And we would be quickly, having a product walkthrough. So they would be knowing exactly how our product looks like and how it would look like with their logo. So I hope you allow me for that.
Yes, yes, it will be my pleasure. Will be very interesting, Biral.
Yes, sir. So I would just stop sharing for 2 minutes the screen.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now we move on with the next presentation, the colleague of Biral, and he will start to give a second presentation, and this will help to understand a little bit more about the cooperation with Canon International. And here we are. Now we are back. We are waiting for the second presenter, who will just come shortly with us. In the meantime, I would like to remind everyone that we have your contact details. So it's no need that you put your contact detail directly below, because you already registered. So I will forward this directly to the colleague of Biral. So I can see that the colleague of Biral is already here. Hello, welcome. You are on mute. Please unmute yourself. Hello, how's your name again?
Sohini, Richard, how are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you. Welcome.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing fine, and I hope the first segment of our presentation today was interesting and audible. And I would first like to thank all of you for bearing with us. I'd be taking you for a short product walkthrough, and I'll be showing you our product. Um, our brief walkthroughs are usually we superficially show you our product, but I'll try to cover all the aspects. But if in case you need to have a proper in detail product walkthrough, we can arrange the same. Our international managers are at their desks at this moment, and they'll be arranging Zoom sessions for you. So please feel free to leave your email IDs, and we will definitely get back to you. Now, before beginning, I'll show you our portal.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to leave any questions below on the chat system. So when the presentation is finished, I will ask for the questions. Thank you very much. I can see the presentation. I can see the screen. Please start.
Yes, thank you, Richard. Okay, so I'll be taking you through our white labeled e-learning portal. So from the URL to the dashboard to the test engines, including the print reference material, which also includes our books, everything is white labeled and given to you from our end. Give us 48 hours, and all our services are white labeled and given to you. Uh, your student gets to learn in on an extensive platform that provides a lot of tests, namely IELTS, Duolingo, PT, SAT, GRE, TOEFL, IBT, GMAT, spoken English, French, and we are very soon coming up with Spanish, German, and other languages as well. What your student gets from our product is, as Biral ma'am just mentioned, he gets a simulated test engine platform, gets authentic content, and gets extensive mentor support. What you get is admin level functionalities, including monitoring student data and performances, communicating with students through our dashboard, which I will soon show you. Evaluation panel for your trainers if you opt on evaluating on your own. Batch management as well as management of your own account with the help of an e-wallet. So all of this is included in our white label offering. I'll be taking you through our dashboard now. In front of you, you will be seeing our screen. This is the first page. This is the welcome page that you are first taken to. Student gets to see the first screen where he or she can see multiple courses, right? Now, as you all can see in front of you, you have a variety of courses displayed, namely IELTS Academic, Spoken English, French, SAT, Duolingo, as well as IELTS General. Now, depending upon what course your student has opted for, the student can definitely click on that particular course. Also, we have a facility wherein the student can definitely opt for multiple courses at the same time and study them simultaneously. So you can maneuver between courses at your own convenience. Say, for instance, we are talking about say for instance we are talking about IELTS Academic. I'll take you through the IELTS Academic platform. On clicking on the IELTS Academic platform, you see the dashboard. Now our IELTS Academic dashboard looks exactly what is shown in front of you. The first thing that you see is your Test Your English tab. Now, this is a diagnostic test, especially created for students so that they can test their level of English. According to this test, according to the level that the student gets in this test, he or she gets a recommended IELTS plan, wherein we have devised weekly timetable for the students for their better learning and understanding, and so that the student can strategize and can organize his or her learning process. We then have our guide to IELTS. In our guide to IELTS, we have beautifully put down information on IELTS. So everything that a student needs to know about IELTS, starting with what is IELTS, or what are the different aspects covered in IELTS, the difference between computer delivered and paper delivered. All of this information is also bifurcated in a very beautiful manner for the student for his or her better understanding. And all of this plus there are orientation videos by our mentor. There are orientation videos by our mentor, who is Mr. Phil Biggerton. Before making you listen to one of his videos, I would like to tell you something about Mr. Biggerton. Mr. Biggerton has himself had 14 to 15 years of experience in the IELTS domain. He has himself been an examiner in the British Council, so you can definitely understand the authenticity of the videos. Mr. Biggerton has had a deep insight about, has given his deep insight about IELTS and has taken out time and made videos for our portal. So definitely these videos will make the student get a hang about what is IELTS, what is its test format, what is its history, its grading system, and also a few videos on the different modules starting with listening, reading, writing, as well as speaking. I can make you listen to one of his videos on the test objective and format of IELTS.
Let's now look at the objectives of the IELTS test. The IELTS test is intended for non-native speakers of English to test the 4 basic linguistic skills of reading, writing, listening, and speaking. There are actually 2 different IELTS tests, general and academic. So how do you decide which one you have to take? It really depends on what you intend to do in the future. If you are going overseas to work or to retire, you would take the general test. If you are going overseas to study, then you would take the academic test. There are differences between the 2 tests, but with the reading and the writing. In the reading and writing parts of the test, the general IELTS is a little easier and the academic is a little harder. The listening and the speaking parts of the test are the same.
So in this way, Mr. Bigerton has given his understanding about IELTS, which will definitely be very beneficial to all the students wanting to prepare and study abroad. Now, when you scroll down, you see that the IELTS Progress tab and the My Recent Progress tabs may seem a little inactive as of now. They're inactive because the student has not yet taken any of the sectional or mock tests. Once the student starts taking tests, these tabs become active, and the student can view his or her predictive band score as well as the progress of his tests taken, etc. At the extreme bottom, again, you can see the leaderboard. Now, what is this leaderboard? Say, for instance, a year from now, you have 200 active students using this portal, and are they have definitely given a number of tests. This leaderboard will help the student get a cumulative report on his or her performance on the basis of how many tests has the student given, his general usage of the portal, his utilization. All of this is put out together in a cumulative report. Also, this report helps the student understand that he's not the only one using this portal. He has a number of other students with him using this portal, so he does not feel alone or aloof, because a lot of times distance learning or distant learning can make the student feel lonely. So this is just to break that kind of a barrier. On the extreme right of the dashboard, you may see word of the day, tip of the day, and trending videos. These change every day. The word of the day will give you a different word every day. The word, once you understand its concept, it gives you the meaning of the word, it gives you its usage, it gives you its synonyms as well as its antonyms. This is just for the student. These kind of features will help student improve their vocabulary in general, improve their word bank, and this will in turn help them prepare well for their IELTS. The tip of the day are short tips by Mr. Phil Bigerton. These are tips given by him on a daily basis. These tips will again help the students reduce mistakes, will help the students organize their learning process, and will help the students appear for the test in a much more confident and systematic manner. Then there are trending videos. Of course, these trending videos may be these are actually relevant videos for today's generation, relevant videos for the audience who would be using this portal. They are definitely not related to the core content, but they're something that the audience might be able to connect with. We have a huge library of already stored words when it comes to a word of the day, where the student can definitely get on to the library and read about any of the word at any hour of the day, and that kind of a facility and comfort is available for the student. All of this helps the student ultimately in speaking as well as writing modules. Now, when you move ahead, you see the lessons. Our lessons are divided into IELTS skill improvement and general skill improvement. The general skill improvements have grammar, vocabulary, as well as trending videos. Talking about grammar, Our grammar lesson has, I'll just take you, very quickly through all the lessons just to give you a brief understanding about what our lessons are all about. Our grammar lesson basically has 18 topics. So we have discovered 18 relevant topics related to IELTS. When you look at these topics, the first thing, say for instance, you talk about articles, all of these topics will first have information, ample information about the particular topic, starting with lessons. Then there are videos. So there are approximately 65 videos for the students for better understanding of that particular topic. Then there are exercises, 160 exercises. So in all, so you can understand that 160 exercises for grammar is more than sufficient for IELTS preparation for any student. And then there is a real time quiz. By real time quiz, I mean once you give the answer, the whether it is the right or the wrong answer is displayed right in front of it at that very moment, and it's a real time quiz, and the student can move ahead and self assess or analyze himself, right? This is the same pattern that is followed in all the other topics. For our vocabulary lesson, the library is huge. We have more than 230 videos of words which your students can refer to and benefit from. We have useful words as well as phrasal verbs. Again, very important for the students to have a better vocabulary, to have a bigger word bank, to understand words and their usage in different contexts on a daily basis before they can actually appear for IELTS. Then there are trending videos, which we already spoke about. In our IELTS skill improvement lessons, we have listening, reading, writing, speaking, as well as IELTS tips. Now, when we talk about listening, again, we have our LRWS modules. The lessons have been planned in such a way that all these lessons have topics, bifurcated pattern type questions. So when you look at all of these lessons, the first thing that all of these lessons will have are the instructions. So a basic beginner lesson guide, then everything that you need to know about that particular module, the question types, some common listening tips, and some tips for transferring answers to the answer sheet. When you look at the bifurcated pattern type questions, it will first take you to what these bifurcated type questions are and what are the various tips on how to solve these questions. And then there are lessons for practice, wherein the students can practice. These are static exercises. So the student needs to always sit with a notepad and a pen and can always jot down their answers and then show answer and can compare the answer. It is the same for all of these other bifurcated pattern, all of these other lessons, wherein reading, again, there is a beginner lesson guide, there's an introduction, the question types, some common reading tips, and some tips for transferring answers to the answer sheet. Again, there are bifurcated pattern type questions where the student can first understand through the tips and then can take lessons to self-analyze him or herself. Similar for writing. In writing, again, since whether you know or not, the writing task is divided into task 1 and task 2. So both these tasks start with understanding the task, and then there are again bifurcated pattern type questions where the student gets to understand the task and then take lessons according to his or her understanding. Our listening lesson has our listening module has 30 plus lessons, our reading module has 40 plus lessons, and our writing module has 30 plus lessons. When you talk about all these lessons in total, our LRWS modules have total of more than 100 lessons, which is again, as I said, sufficient for any student to prepare for IELTS. Talking about speaking, again, we have a general information for the student about what the IELTS is all about. And then there are full length speaking tests as well as videos. We have 8 videos in total, wherein the student wherein the students are provided. These videos that you see in front of you, these are real test conditions. So the student here, the videos that you see are actual test or conditioned videos. These videos are shot in one take. You may understand that once you listen to the video, because the student is fumbling and the student is getting nervous, which does indicate that these are not repeated short videos and they were taken in one take. And at the end of these videos, the mentor actually assesses the student on the basis of his or her performance and grades the student. So this is the importance of our speaking. lesson.
Thank you very much. It's very, very interesting, this information that you give us today. But I would like to remind you shortly that we are not teachers, we are business people inside here. Our aim is to understand if the e-learning that Kanan International is offering can be interesting for the agent and for the school. Then in refer of the details about every single program, every single course, this can be seen in a one-to-one meeting, because I think that it's very important to understand that many of these agents, they have a lot of big team behind. Some of the agents have more than 100 staff.
Yes, yes, Richard, definitely. But we've understood from the past few webinars that the agents do like to get a clear understanding about our product. Also, they do want a deep. I'm still not giving a deep insight. I'm just taking you superficially through it. But since you pointed this out, I'll definitely move faster, and I will show you our admin level functionalities, which will definitely be of much more use to the agents. Right?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem. Then we have live class facility, wherein the students can download ebooks. The important feature about our live classes is that once you get onto our live classes, first you get information about the upcoming live classes, the live classes scheduled for the day, and you can always get onto archive lectures and visit or take notes of lectures that you, in case of any emergency, missed. So we do have this facility of archive lectures as well. Then we have sectional as well as mock tests. For sectional tests, we have 11 sectional tests in total for all these modules. So sectional tests are basically practice tests. There is no particular set of rules as to how to appear for these sectional tests. You can appear for speaking first, writing then, followed by reading, and then listening, or any order according to your own convenience. But when you move on to mock tests, also the sectional tests have auto-generated report, which you get immediately. We then can move on to mock tests. There are 6 mock tests in total. The mock test has a rule wherein, first of all, before starting all the mock tests, it is very important that the student goes through the instructions. The mock tests are for 2 hours and 35 minutes. The student needs to appear for an entire mock test in one particular go, except the speaking part. So the LRW goes on as followed. The speaking part can be taken later as well. For mock tests, for listening and reading, you get an evaluated report immediately. For writing and speaking, you need to raise an evaluation request if you need to generate an evaluated report for your student. The progress reports are, displayed in this. Then by support, you can either raise an evaluation request, you can raise a query, or you can raise a feedback, all depending upon your liking. These were the basic features of our dashboard. We also have a notice board facility wherein the students get to see important notices coming in from the admin panel. So basic 5 notices are appeared on this panel, and then you can always go to the view all notifications and see the rest of the notifications. This was all about our dashboard, our product, that is Kanan Prep, our portal. I'll be now taking you through our admin panel. Now, this is what our admin panel looks like. In your case, obviously, even in our portal, if you think about getting on board with us, everywhere that you've seen Kanan, you've seen our logo. You get your own logo, so it becomes white labeled for your own convenience. Um, Moving on to our admin panel now. With the help of our admin panel, you can add, you can filter, you can search for students. Number one, the first thing that you get to do from our admin panel is you can add the student. So you can add the student according to the student's name, the student's mobile number. You can create an email ID and a password for the student. You can put the student in whatever branch he is in. This way, you get to send the student an active and a verified email. You can map the student with whatever course the student has applied for, and then you can submit it. This also helps you keep a tab about the users. This also helps you. So, for example, When you get onto the feedback, now here you can definitely press on to any student and get information about that student's progress. Say for instance, the student, I'll try searching a student's name for you. Yeah, just a minute. I'll try and find out a user for you so that you understand how this works. Now, if you want to find out some information about a particular student who's taken a freemium pack for you, but who has not yet applied for a proper pack for you and who has not made a wallet deposit, you can definitely put the student's email ID, put the student's branch, product, any of the information that is available for you and filter it. Once you filter the student, you get the student details. Now, you can always get on to the actions and leave feedbacks for the student, right? You can even see how many tests were launched by the student and how many tests were completed by the student. When you get onto the users, that was the first screen that I showed you, you can see that there is an entire list of students in front of you. In the action tab, you can always lock and unlock whatever you want the student to see and what you want the student not to see. So starting from lessons to sectional tests to mock tests, whatever you feel is should be available to the student can be kept on unlock, and the rest of the features that you don't want the student to see can definitely be kept on lock. You can also get a user count and you can export all of this information. So my user count as of now is 3226. You can export all of this information to your email, so you have a tabular and you have a recorded form of it. Through account details, the student through account details you can add in wallet deposit for the student through add balance, which will redirect you to the payment gateway. And through notifications, this is how you shoot in notifications to our dashboard. So once you put in a notification here, it directly comes on our dashboard, which was here. So this helps you manage data performance, this helps you manage student performance, this helps you communicate with the students through our dashboard, this helps you in general managing accounts, helps you managing student performances, helps you analyze how many tests the student has taken or where the student is, monitoring student data. Evaluation for this is our master admin panel. That we also provide a branch admin panel and a faculty admin panel. The branch admin panel again will is a panel that will be given to your employees, wherein you will just be your employees will be able to manage the users as well as get feedback, whereas the faculty admin panel will enable your faculty to evaluate and to manage the batch system. So the master admin panel basically is a panel which is specified and which is customized only for the masters, for the directors, and for the business owners. Depending on that requirement, depending on the requirement of the organization, we can give them faculty as well as branch admin panels. This was all about our portal, our admin panel facilities, and our K tools. I would be sharing a video now with you, which will show all our offerings to you all in one and which will help us sum up today's webinar. Just give me a moment.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a coffee break now for 1 minute, so that she can finalize with the presentation. And then after, we will move on with the other presentation, which unfortunately will be very, very short this time because we are running out of the time, but I will try to explain you in 5-10 minutes the other presentation. And we will do another event for this on Monday next week, specific on the WEBA Learning Center. So let's see if the lady is ready to give the final information. So thank you very much to stay here with us and waiting to get on hold the lady who will give the final presentation. Let me explain you something, and I will just share my screen for a second until I will wait that she's coming back.
Yes, Richard, I'm ready.
Our portal, which is now opening shortly, and this is our portal, which include at the moment our member, which is about.
Hello.
We have at the moment around 3,500 member, 3,586 member. So all the agents who are here, they're welcome to join us. So I can see that she's back. So I will just.
Yes, I'm back.
You are back. Okay. So I'm now sharing again my screen with you, and you are able to give the final presentation, because we have other people who wait to continue with the presentation. So it's very important that we try to finalize everything now. Thank you very much. We can see your screen. You can start.
Yes, sir.
Introducing Kanan Prep, an e-learning platform designed to help you prepare and score well in foreign education tests like the IELTS, Duolingo, PTE, GRE, SAT, and many more. Having more than 24 years experience in English language training, we also have spoken English courses that can help you improve your English, helping you in your career and get confident day by day. For IELTS preparation, KananPrep.com is an interactive platform that has an extensive study material, including foundation building lessons for grammar, vocabulary, listening, reading, writing, and speaking. You can then take sectional tests to apply what you've learned, and finally take timed mock tests to ensure you're well prepared on the exam day. You can also get your mock test checked and evaluated by our expert mentors and receive band scores for your listening, reading, writing, and speaking tests, sitting within the comforts of your home. All through your preparations, watch interesting grammar and vocabulary videos, and attend daily live classes in multiple timings to suit your schedule. Our live lectures cover listening, reading, writing, and speaking, delivered by the most experienced of trainers. You can also get your doubts solved by our trainers on Saturday, so you can prepare for the IELTS without the need to even step out from your home. Next, we have live class courses for Duolingo, Spoken English, GRE, SAT, and many more tests. Our Spoken English program with the name LEO, Learn English Online, is designed to benefit vernacular medium students, housewives, job seekers, and also foreign education aspirants. We teach alphabet, vocabulary, grammar, and spoken English in different timings every day. Moreover, our online spoken English batches are rolling, so no need to wait for new batches to start. You can join on any day of the year and still learn from our trainers. Kanan Prep is designed to help you save time, learn from the best of mentors, and prepare to ensure you're confident on your exam day. Kanan Prep, education beyond boundaries.
Thank you very much for the
Yes,
video.
thank you so much, Richard. And
You want to add something to finalize everything in your presentation?
yes, I would like to invite anybody if there are any questions that they want to throw at me, throw at us live, which I'll be, which is convenient for us to answer at this very moment. We'll be happy to address those queries. The rest can definitely leave their email IDs, and we'll be getting back to them as soon as possible. In fact, immediately. Thank you so much to everybody listening to us patiently. Thank you for giving us the time and the opportunity, Richard. And yes, so we are open to questions if there are any.
Thank you very much. No, they are not.
Our next,
There are no questions anymore. The majority of the question was already replied before from Biral, your colleague. So we have all the contact from all the agents who join us today. We will send all this contact to your colleague so that your colleague will be able to do a one-to-one meeting with them directly. So thank you very much to be on board today with us.
Thank you so much, Richard.
You're welcome. So ladies and gentlemen, now we are continuing, and as explained to you before, we will give you now a 5 minutes information about the possibility for you how to open a WEBA Learning Center and what is the advantage. So let me go first on my website, WEBA World. So if you go on WEBA World today, you will see the opportunity, of course, our events. We have our virtual events, we have our real events, which will come back in 2021. And you can see that in 2021 we have over 50 events already prepared. So for 2021 we are ready now. These are all canceled until the end of the year, but from January on we already prepare more than 50 events, and the information are already inside on the website. Then you have the virtual events. Just for information, we have our specific virtual events focused on the Chinese market, European market, South American market. You will be able to find this, but on top of this, you will be able to find as well the information about to open your own WEBA Learning Center. So the biggest advantage to open your WEBA Learning Center is that you will be able to offer to your students in your WEBA Learning Center directly a high school program from grade 9, 12 with a Canadian curriculum, and a foundation program of bachelor and master from a British curriculum, language program as well, certificate program, and micro master program. So the biggest advantage of this is if you open your WEBA Learning Center, and where to open. First of all, where to open. You can open your WEBA Learning Center inside in your office. So you create a space inside in your office, and you welcome the students inside in your office. Another biggest advantage is that WEBA is working together with many university, business school around the world. We have agreement with business school and university. So if many of you doesn't have any agreement with a university, I don't know, in the UK, in Finland, in Switzerland, United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, they can always rely on WEBA. We can help you to get the agreement with the university. So this is a biggest advantage as well if you open your own WEBA Learning Center. We already have many centers at the moment. I give you a location here. You can have an overview in our portal where we have our location. Let me go here. So this is just to give you an idea. A little, sorry, just move on too fast. You can see here a little bit the location of the WEBA Learning Center. And so this is a big advantage for all of you that to offer this. The win-win situation is that now you will be able to offer a Canadian curriculum. So what does it mean? That many students are doing homeschooling at the moment, but the biggest problem is that parents doesn't want the kids to stay at home. So they need to bring them in a learning center. And if you open a WEBA Learning Center, you will be able to offer this program. So the parents can still bring the students or the kids directly in the WEBA Learning Center. The same is if you have students who want to do the program that we offer, which is a British program. They can offer the foundation, the bachelor program directly inside in your office. So they don't need to study from home, but they can study from your office. We are working a lot now with agents who are now implementing this opportunity. This is a very good part for the agents to add business for them. This is very important because adding business now in this industry is very, very important because the problem is to recruit students and send them abroad. So this is a little bit the problem at the moment. We hope that everything will be solved as soon as possible, but you can offer this program directly. I have with me today one of the business partner from the private college, London Online College. I would like to welcome here Bajinder. Hello, Bajinder. How are you today?
Thank you, Richard. Yes, it was a wonderful presentation with Kanan, and now looking forward with your new concept of this WEBA Learning Center. Of course, it is, I would say, one-stop shop for all the blended learning programs which we are having.
Yeah, so the students, instead to do the London Online College from home, because we all know how parents are thinking. I'm a parent as well. I have two boys and one beautiful girl, female, and I don't like them when they study at home. I prefer them to send them somewhere to study. So this is the idea of the WEBA Learning Center. So this is on my view, will help a lot parents to be relaxed, and they know the kids, they study in a learning center. So I think this is the objective of London Online College, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. As you rightly mentioned, that currently, because of COVID, the traffic for international students has been reduced in the different parts of the world, whether it's UK, Canada, or Australia or US. So, looking the current scenario, of course, and the future as well, through these learning centers, we can give the online, the blended, and face-to-face learning.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have students who are interested to do a bachelor program directly in the home country without traveling and go to the UK, they can start immediately to do this program inside in your own WEBA Learning Center. Very, very simple. There is nothing complicated. And if you are interested, we will send you this information to you by the end of this week, in the beginning of next week, with more information about this. But this will help you to increase a lot of business, because you will welcome the student inside in your office. Of course, you have to create a space. And this is very, very important. I'm just getting some photos from all the agents now who started with this one, and I try to go inside in my WhatsApp, so you can see how it works physically immediately with many people around the world. And this is very, very important for you to understand. Let me go here a second. Let me go down here. Let me find.
I also sent you some videos if you
Yes,
remember.
you can send me some video too, but I wanted to show some of the clients who already send me some photos. So let me see if I found it here, because I'm getting every day photos from different agents, and I'm trying to find here. Second, I think it was from Africa. Yes. So this is another agent who sent me photos from. They had their own students starting there now. And this is an agent from Lagos. Yes. So she started to send me the photos. And this is in Lagos, Nigeria. As you can see, when I see happy students, for me, it's all about this in the end of the day. So this is one other partner who started as well to recruit students for London Online College. And as you can see, they have the office behind, and they create a space here, a space where the student will do the program. Someone doing a bachelor, someone doing a foundation, and I think he's doing a master at the moment. So this is something very important. You have the opportunity to create a space, a real space inside in your office, and the majority of the students, they have their own laptop, so they will bring their own laptop. You don't have to provide them any computer, because today everyone has his own laptop. But you maybe have the Wi-Fi inside in your office on a London. Bajinder, you agree with me? This is a big advantage for
Yeah, of course, Richard, because we are giving discounted fees as well in this. So most of the agents, when they are promoting, they put the voucher code and they offer free laptop. That means if we are discounting the fees up to 50%, So they got 2,000 pound. They pay to us. They keep 2,000 pound. Within that, 350 is the cost of laptop. So they just advertise the way that join this course by 15th October, you will get free laptop. So they are providing laptops as well within that discounted fees. So this is a absolutely good, very nice idea.
Then I have another one. Katie, and this is they are students who do in a high school program. So she created a space inside, and these two students they did now the ESL test, and if everything is going well, they will start on the 2nd of November, which is the next starting date. So they did the ESL test, the online test, and she decided to bring the student inside and she created the WEBA Learning Center. So this is another big advantage. So you have to create the space inside your office so that the student can study. And this, in this case, was the Canadian program, the Canadian curriculum program. And this is another biggest advantage. So ladies and gentlemen, this is about the WEBA Learning Center. We will do a very specific workshop next week. We will look at to do this on Monday or on Wednesday next week. We are just finalizing everything today and tomorrow, and then after we'll send out the invitation to everyone. And this is a very, very big advantage for you to work with WEBA to increase the number of cooperation with international business school, international university, directly a Canadian curriculum, to offer directly a British curriculum online. And this is the situation that we are working with. We will look as well to cooperate with Kanan International to offer a white label solution, which include the IELTS for sure, Duolingo, and maybe more. So we are working on this at the moment. So we are quite ready to offer a very big package of program from many agents. We have an agents today who wrote me, they have around 20,000 students. And this is always very interesting to know that an agent has such a big potential. So we will arrange a one-to-one meeting as well with this, with all the agents and explain in details the biggest advantage to work with Kanan International and in a WEBA Learning Center. So this will help in you to increase the number of local students because this is very important. Working with local students now, it will bring you some more business for you. So this is to give you an idea about the concept of the WEBA Learning Center. So from my side is everything. I know I take you about half an hour more than expected today, but I would like to thank you very much to be on board. Thank you, Bajinder. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Always.
Thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you everyone.
Before we end, Richard, I'd like to give you piece of information that our next webinar with WEBA, we'd be definitely pointing out on our commercials, and we'll be discussing those as our major points. So our next webinar is on 14th, and I'd like everyone to be a participant of it. Thank you so much, Richard, for this opportunity, and thank you so much, everybody else, for listening to us today. I hope you all have a great day.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We have your details. We will contact you by email and we will arrange a one-to-one meeting. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Stay safe. Thank you, Bajinder, again.
Welcome.
Forward. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you. Stay safe.